Okay, water is life. It is your lifeline. You should be drinking it like your life depends on it because it literally does. It does. People will drink a bottle of, I don't want to say brands here, but a bottle of soft drink and they will take that as a
Something.
meal. Okay, so adjustments. Okay, I like solutions. If you are able to, because a lot of us, I don't judge anyone, our lives are very difficult, very complicated. I know a lot of people's lifestyles are waking up, some are waking up at 4 a.m. to start going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Some are not getting home till 11 p.m. And when they get home, there's no light. And you want to try to explain to them about the more balanced life when they're just in survival mode.
Yeah.
I do understand that it's difficult, but this is where mindset really comes in. And if you start to look at these things as life saving choices, these are life saving choices. When they tell you that there are foods that we are eating that are inflammatory, pay attention. Inflammatory foods lead to lifestyle diseases like cancer.
What
Okay, the big C word. Oil is inflammatory. Okay, your granite oil that you're using, I jacked up my cook because I said, you're trying to murder me. You're trying to kill me. He gave me stew and there was a layer of oil on top. So first of all, I have eliminated granite oil from my household. Okay. The other forms of oil, I use a lot of olive oil in my cooking. It's an adjustment, but you have a good cook or you're a good cook, you can adjust your taste accordingly. But changing your oil consumption is a massive step in reducing inflammatory foods. Okay. Things like the way you consume bread, my darlings, my people, I love you guys. But we have an unhealthy relationship with bread.
Sweet bread. Sweet bread. It has to be sweet bread.
Sweet bread. And I'm with you guys. It's delicious. It is delicious. It's very nice. But like with everything, it's about moderation. Okay? Calm down. You can't chop bread every day.
With salad or bread with vegetable soup to make it healthier.
First of all, you have 7 days in a week. Have one bread day.
Yes.
Okay. Just one bread day. Then start to replace things. Replace your bread.
One bread day
with avocado. Okay. Replace bread with avocado. I have avocado and scrambled eggs for breakfast. High protein breakfast, fuel. It's like getting into your car and starting with no petrol and say you want to go and enter Lagos traffic. That's what you're doing to your body when you are not fueling it correctly. Okay. So look, I could go on for this for ages, but you need to fuel your body correctly. You need to manage your portion controls, and for goodness sake, hydrate. My God, have you drank water since we've been online? Have you drank water? Find it and drink it. Yeah, I'm drinking.
All right, everybody,
right
drink
now.
some water now. Where's my water? Drink some.
Oh, okay. You know what has become like irreplaceable for me? Not everybody can get one, I understand, but there are all sorts of affordable devices. This little thing.
Yes.
I have become obsessed with getting my steps in, with hitting my standing goals, which is standing every hour. If you've been sitting for longer than an hour, you're sitting for too long. Standing, my movement
stand
goals.
Up right now, wherever you are. Just get up wherever you are.
Stand up, right. Here's a tip. Here's a tip for you guys. Every phone call that you receive in the day, except when you're in bed at night, take it standing up and walking around.
Walk around.
Every phone call you get in the day. Just if you could create that habit alone, you'll already be halfway to your movement goals. I promise you. But getting your steps in, falling in love with walking, falling in love with going outside. How often do you spend your days and you don't make any contact with nature? You can sit in your house, you can get into your car, you can go to your office, you can go here, go there. But to make physical contact with nature, to touch a tree, to touch grass, you can go through weeks without doing that.
Yes.
So you take little lifestyle choices like, I am going to go for a walk every day as part of my goals. And your movement is throughout your day. You can't tell me exercising for 1 hour, Kate, is great. But if you're sedentary for the rest of the day, there's an imbalance. You've got to keep moving. That's why those standing goals are important. That's why those movement goals are important. It keeps you moving throughout your day. I'm done talking.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, Kate, I'm going to ask you this question, and I'll ask Majid to chip in as well, because you are very much aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. And there is a big challenge between the mindset about food and the body. Some people will call
About
it body
food.
shaming. Between food and body shape, body bulging tummy, fat back, big butts, where do we draw the line? How do we develop this healthier mindset where we can appreciate our bodies whilst having the right kinds of foods and not running off into problems because we're trying to be figure eight?
First and
And I'm
foremost,
speaking
skinny
mostly
don't
to
mean
women.
fit.
Some
Skinny
men
don't
fall
mean
into it
fit.
as well.
Skinny don't mean fit. When I see people who are skinny, slim, and they say, what am I going to exercise? A lot. Your cardiovascular first. Can you walk up and down the stairs without huffing and puffing? Can you sit and stand correctly? Posture is so important. Some people sit hunched, and some people, they form swagger when walking. You are bending your body into forms that you don't even want to deal with when you're older. Okay. Now, if you have fat, you have fat. You have to get rid of it. I watched this program on TV, My 250-Pound Life, and you can just see that it is food. It is a lot of the danger is from overindulgence in food. What is the fat for? You should only have fat in certain areas of your body. Your boobs, if you have boobs, your bum bum, your hips, your leg, just a normal amount. There's something called, Maja will help me here, your body mass index, the amount of fat you should have regarding your height and your weight. There is a WHO requirement, and everybody should check what their fat allowance should be, depending on your age as well. That way you can work towards achieving it. Nothing wrong with fat, but when you are over fat, you're over fat. There's no lie about it. I'm sorry. It's not about being skinny. That's why I encourage women. I show them weight training is so key into building muscle, strengthening your bone density, your balance. As you get older, it will serve you. I'll keep saying it. Look at people who work out. And I'm not talking about gym, because they'll soon tell me I don't have money for gym membership, but you have a space in your room. You have a space, you have a mat, or you leave mat, you have floor. You can do some high knees there. You can do something. 15 minutes. Can't tell me you don't have 15 minutes. You can purposely make time out to make sure that your health and wellness is a priority. In Nigeria here, health is option. It's after the bag, after the travel, after the party. No, without health, you have zero. Absolutely. And there's this quote I always tell people. It's an Ayurvedic quote. It said, when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, medicine is of no need. I rest.
Maja, you want to add something to that? She already mentioned your name, that you would add some.
Yeah, look, I mean, that was amazing. Really, there's nothing more to add to that. But just like you said, it's a lot of people focus on the wrong things, and a lot of people are walking around overweight without looking overweight. There's such a thing, what I call, I mean, it's a known term actually, when it's called skinny fat, right? You are slim, but you're unhealthy because you do not exercise. Just like you said, climb up a flight of steps and so on and so forth. We focus so much on the aesthetics, on the look, that I think it's affecting us, because you now set yourself goals. I want to achieve this, and we'll start to try to achieve these goals through means that you should not. Yeah, you start talking about slimming teas. You start talking about swallowing pills. You start talking about waist trainers, and God forbid, the ultimate, which is actually going for surgery and stuff. But I'm not going to get into that, because that's a table we don't want to start messing with. All I'm saying to you is that
I'll mess with it.
I know you will. Shift your mindset from the aesthetics and start to think about how you feel. Do you wake up in the morning and are you tired already? Are you low energy? Your emotions. Are you able to regulate your emotions effectively? Or are you somebody that somebody can throw a pebble at you outside and ruin your day, and you will spark and you will scatter? Are you dealing with anger management? These are things that are a reflection of a lack of emotional regulation and a lack of your balanced well-being. Okay? And Kate said it perfectly. Go and lift weights. Okay? Women, too many women are running away from lifting because they say, I don't want to look like Serena Williams. I don't want to look like...
You can never.
Do you know how hard it is to... Let's move away from weights even. Nature has given you your weights. It gives you gravity. Kate, what did we used to do back in the day? Body weight exercises. You can do 15 minutes of body weight workout without any equipment in your bedroom that will finish you if you want to. You can modify it to whatever intensity levels you want to. Go online, go to beginner body weight workouts.
Yes.
Start there. Don't set yourself up to, I must join gym, I must go. Not everybody is okay in the gym. You know, not everybody wants to do that. And, you know, you touched on something, body shaming. Okay. I don't know if people really know what body shaming is, because we practice it so freely. We have no boundaries and no restrictions in terms of what we say to people. When you see somebody, you know, you've added weight, so what's happened? Or what's this one? You know, just commenting. Look, do not comment on people's bodies. Don't comment. You don't know what they're struggling with. And it flies out of our mouths without any thought to how the person is receiving it. Just focus on how exercise makes you feel. Focus on how you see the difference, okay?
Movement.
Exercise is difficult, okay? But movement, okay? Not lifting, how movement makes you feel. If you get up, go out for a 10-minute walk and come back, you feel different. If you get up and do a minute of jumping jacks and some squats and sit down, your body is tingling. You feel something. That is by design. We improve through movement. There's a reason why people in wheelchairs, I have someone in a wheelchair in my own family, okay? Why they develop other ailments and other complications, because we're not designed to be sitting down.
Yes.
Okay. That is why it's called a sitting disease. We sit too much in today's world. We're not active enough. So all I can say to you guys is find your fun. Find what lights you up. You know what lights me up? Playing basketball. I love playing basketball. I will go far and wide to play basketball. If for you, it might be swimming. For somebody else, it might be cycling. For somebody else, it might be dancing. You can dance for 3 hours in a nightclub. Right? You will dance and you'll be shaking. But then they say go to aerobics class, you will be using I don't know. You start making excuses. Dance cardio. Some people put on some music in your room. Dance for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But do it intentionally.
Yeah.
With intent. Because just like Kate said, and I will mirror that again, without your health, you have nothing.
Nothing.
All the goals you want, your financial goals, your spiritual goals, your emotional goals, everything is rooted in your health.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You've answered questions I was going to ask. So the word is intentionally. Intentionally start that lifestyle. You said visit beginner body weight exercises for those who are wondering what kind of exercises they can do without going to the gym,
without weights,
needing a lot of money on equipment, without having to buy gym clothes. Go there and find them. And you mentioned 2 particular workouts. You said jumping jacks and squats. So if you don't know what a jumping jack is, immediately after, not now, immediately after this program, quickly Google, go to YouTube and see jumping jacks. And if you don't know what squats are, I would ask, under what rock have you been? Doing squats as a child as part of your punishment? Anyway, go and check the right way to squat for health. Yeah, Maja is giving us that one, right? The ones we did in secondary school.
Yes,
I'm going to start jumping into some of the questions that are being asked here. Let me take the first one from the comment section that was copied. Michael Anchor says, can I carry over my sleep? Is sleep carry-overable? Say I have only about 10 minutes of sleep cumulatively in 3 days, brother. But then get about 13 hours on the 4th day. So Monday to Friday, I'm sleeping 2 hours. And then Saturday, I sleep morning to night. Is that all right?